and welcome back. Today I am very excited to share with you my current skincare routine because many of you have commented recently how beautiful you think my skin is beginning to glow. So if you would like to hear what I've been doing, just stay tuned. First of all, let me go ahead and say thank you, a sincere, heartfelt thank you to all of you who have commented on some recent videos that you can see a change in my skin, and many of you have noticed how you feel it is glowing in the videos where I don't have any makeup on, and I have to tell you, I have definitely noticed a big difference in my skin recently, and I believe it is because of some of the products that I have been using. So I wanted to take just a couple of minutes and share them with you. This is not a sponsored video. I am not being paid to make this video by any of these products, but they are some products that I have become very familiar with, have become in love with, and they are products that I stand behind and support wholeheartedly because, as many of you have already noticed, they are making a huge difference in my skin. For those of you who might be a little bit older, like I am, then you have probably already noticed some changes in your skin. Not only do hormonal changes have a lot to do with that, but also environmental changes and the toxins that we live around every single day. And do you know that one of the biggest things that you can do for your skin is eating a healthy diet? That's exactly right. What happens on the inside of our bodies very often is reflected by our skin. And when there are changes in our skin quality, that can be a very telling sign about what is happening on the inside. I think all of that pretty much goes without saying though. So the only thing I'll say about that is definitely increase your water intake and eat lots of fruits and vegetables, you guys. It is a good way to nourish your skin from the inside out. But a few of the skincare products that I have been using now, and I've been using them for a good while because I wanted to test them out for a long time to make sure that the changes that I was seeing were going to be changes that were lasting, and I wanted to make sure before I just came on here to tell you about some products that it was going to be products that were worth the investment, because it definitely isn't like going to the drugstore and using your coupons for free products. Well, the face wash is. The face wash you can use your coupons with at CVS, Walmart, or wherever you happen to shop. But a couple of the other ones is going to require a little bit of an investment, but in my opinion, it is so worth it. You can spend hundreds of dollars on makeup products, and if you don't have a good foundation under the makeup, and by that I don't mean a foundation makeup product, I mean the skin, the foundation that you're building on. If you don't have a good palette already to work with, then no amount of makeup is going to really help. It might disguise, it might cover up to a degree, but it really won't look like what you're wanting it to look like if the skin has not already been taken care of. So the first thing that I use whenever I wash my face is the L'Oreal Go Clean 360. I use this product every single time I wash my face, even in the shower. I keep that in the shower with me. I never ever use regular soap on my face. I can't even tell you the last time that I actually used regular soap on my face. It's just a big no-no, you guys. Definitely get you a good face wash, and the one that I happen to be using right now is the L'Oreal, and have now for probably the last 6 years. I love it. It has some teeny little exfoliating scrub bubbles in there, but they are not harsh on the skin. They don't hurt at all. It's just a gentle exfoliation as you're watching, and the smell, oh my goodness, it is such a good, clean, fresh summer smell. And even in the dead of winter, it makes me feel like it's summertime. So I absolutely love that. When I get done washing my face, I will use this Normalizing Tonic from Vivint Skincare. And actually, I like the Normalizing Tonic Forte much, much better. But the last time that I placed the order, I accidentally ordered the wrong one. This one is very good as well, but because I have a few more spots that I'm working on decreasing them in size, then I like the Forte just a little bit better. It is a little stronger and a little harsher, so if you have super sensitive skin, I'm not sure how well that one will work for you. But the Normalizing Tonic is the best toner by far that I have ever used, and I have been using face toners since I was about 21 years old. So for the last 24, 25 years, I've been using a toner, and this is good stuff. I cannot rave about it enough. Definitely worth investing in this. You can find this at betterhealthnaturally.com. I'm going to have that link for you below. Many of you will remember that company because I think it's been probably about a year ago now. I brought to you some of their hormone cream for those of you that were having a few issues with progesterone levels balancing out and maybe perimenopause or menopausal issues. I do have a whole video on that I'll link for you guys. That is just a wonderful skin toner, and it has done amazing things in my skin. After I apply that with the cotton ball and let that seep into the skin for just a few minutes, then I also finish that with the Advanced Hydration Complex Cream. This is New Healthy Skin makes this, but this is also available at betterhealthnaturally.com, and like I said, I'll have that link for you down below. The best moisturizer by far, you guys, and I have used them all, you know, Garnier, Oil of Olay, L'Oreal, you name it, I've tried it, and they all do their job for a little while, but what I've noticed about this one is it permeates so deeply and causes the moisture in your skin at such a deep level that even if I miss a couple of days with this, the effects are still there. Whereas some of the more inexpensive brands or the drugstore brands that I would pick up, if I missed one day, then I could tell. It's kind of like more of a topical thing, those are, where these products seem to like penetrate deep down inside to start changing. I don't know if it changes at the cellular level or what's beginning to happen, but the products are simply amazing. I love them. And then about 3 times a week, I do use my little Microderm abrasion tool. This one I recently showed you guys from Trophy Skin. I have a full review on this as well that I'll have linked for you. Check that out. But I have been using this for the last couple of weeks now, about 3 times a week, and I have to say, I have noticed an even larger difference since I have started using this and really getting away all of those dead skin cells instead of just letting them sit there and pile up, because even though my cleanser has a gentle exfoliant in it, it still doesn't remove those dead cells quite like this little device here does, and so I really have been enjoying that. This is what my face looked like about a year ago before I started using the Tonic and the Hydration Complex Cream. I had these bumps that had popped up, had talked to the dermatologist about that, or actually it was a skin cancer doctor that I was going in for evaluation. And at the time she mentioned to me, oh, the only way that you're going to get rid of those is either by possibly having some little topical surgical procedures done, or by using products that are laden with retinol that were at a prescription strength. In other words, there was going to be nothing that I could purchase over the counter without a doctor's prescription that would help that. I contacted Dr. Barbara at Better Health Naturally because I had been using her progesterone cream for a while at that point, and that is whenever she had suggested these products here just for me to test for a little while to see before I went through the extreme thing of going to a doctor to have some surgical procedures done. And I have to tell you, these after pictures here show a remarkable decrease in the size of those areas. One of the areas is already completely gone, and the other areas are much smaller. So I know for a fact that it is definitely definitely doing the job. Just like anything else, there are things that's going to take time and that it is a process, and I think we become guilty of wanting that quick fix, and we want something to be immediate overnight, and that's not always the case, especially when you take in consideration my skin now has been living over 45 years with daily exposure to the elements and toxins and sun and all of that stuff, and so the damage didn't happen overnight, and it certainly was not going to be cured overnight without a radical surgical procedure being done. So, because many of you have commented about my skin and you've noticed the difference, I thought I'd take a minute and just share with you what I'm doing. It's very, very simple to do. It is just 3 steps, using that facial cleanser, then following it up with the toner, and then lastly applying that moisturizer, and then about 3 times a week exfoliating my skin really well with this little micro derm abrasion tool. So increase your waters, increase your vegetables, increase your fruit, and then also take care of the outside. Once again, I'm going to have all the links for all of these products listed for you down below. Hop on over and check them out. It might just be something you're interested in as well. I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you in the next video.